Welcome back, everyone, to the final installment of King's Quest VI. It's time we had ourselves a showdown at the Isle of the Crown. I know what you may be thinking, we've already had one of these, but this one's gonna play out differently. We don't have Beauty's clothes, so this time we can't just waltz into the front door. First thing we will do is give Sing Sing the white rose. Now we've seen this one before. In installment 4, of course. This is gonna be awkwardly hilarious. Fastest conversation ever! One-sided though it may be.
Alexander.
Okay, so we've taken care of the white rose, basically for the points, and now it's time we took care of something that we haven't really addressed for a long time.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
At long last, we're gonna see what the hell that paintbrush is for. Let's give the man his tinderbox.
Would you? Of course, Alexander.
Now, let's grab it.
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is. May your painting go well. Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, the genie's watching us, which is very important, because, well, we discovered this way back in the Isle of Wonder. The Drink Me potion, it fakes death. So let's die?
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore. Without Casima, I'd just rather not live.
Oh.
Prince Alex, no!
No, don't.
It's true. The vizier has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop!
You like how the genie's like, huh?
I am no more.
And thus with a kiss I die. Look at the pawn shop owner, like, oh! Oh, wow. And he's not acting, so that's really good.
Oh, what a waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead! He's dead! Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased.
I hope he didn't say that out loud just now. Really? He does a jig right in front of the guy? That's terrible. Seconds later again.
I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else.
That's kind of funny.
Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself.
See this?
I have great news.
Look at that.
Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead. He killed himself in despair over losing Casima.
Wow, that laugh.
What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead.
And he's most sincerely
What you say is
dead.
true. It shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding. Anything, Master. Oh, I do love weddings.
Woo!
Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we?
There's the hint right there.
Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
There's your hint. Going into that lamp. Nice and subtle.
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Ooh.
Prince Alex! But you were...
Sorry, friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
Well. And nothing more was said. So, you got anything for me? Nah, painter's brush is mine. I'm good. I wonder if the genie thought anything strange about how I make an exchange and then kill myself. I'll take the painter's brush. Now I can drink this. Like, what? Well, we can take a step outside. Now, here's something I do not want to misclick. You see, it's time that we talked to the lamp seller. I have this old lamp that has no longer a purpose for me, right? We got the rain spell, now it's just a battered old lamp.
There's no reason to use that there. Oh,
There we go, see if that works.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
Yes, I can pick the wrong lamp. But of course I want the tall, thin-necked blue one.
Ah, a fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good
Yay.
day, and I thank you, sir.
I rather like this
Good day.
part. This part just cracks me up.
Drat, another dud.
Who would have guessed that the guy that I told about regarding genies would have not tested this himself? Or would have tested this himself. You know what I mean. Joke is ruined forever. Now that I've done that, making sure I have the right lamp.
Alexander has obtained a new lamp made of blue-colored glass with a tall, thin neck and a cork-like cap.
Yeah, I absolutely need this lamp, and you can probably guess why, or at least get a hint of why. It's a little less... It's a lot more somber without the nightingale there with the music. And of course, the doorway is closed to me, and this thing has no purpose in this version of the playthrough, so let's go to the side screen, which you've never seen before. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, what's this? Let's climb in.
The vines are too flimsy to support Alexander.
Oh! Well, let's save, because things are about to get serious. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and... Well, before I use the painter's brush, I'm going to click the black feather on the teacup to stir the mixture I have inside it.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Mm-hmm. Keep stirring, Alexander. It's not like
To
we're
his
waiting.
amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup.
That is pretty cool.
The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency.
Oh,
Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
this is the part that I would imagine would be hard to figure out. If this magic paint spell makes whatever you draw come to life, you could potentially draw absolutely anything. So who would have guessed you need to use it at this particular location is what I want to know.
To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint.
Alright, alright.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall.
Such artistry! It's like there's a real door there.
A doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
And now things get real. You like how there's paint on the brush now? That's pretty cool. Things are about to get real. One more spell.
Alexander opened.
Finally.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real,
Whoa.
what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
According to the spoken law, I guess. Interesting that the narrator chants that spell rather than Alexander himself. I wonder what the reason for that was. But now, we get to go into the castle.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door. and steps inside.
Oh boy. Here's the part that sucks.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Where the hell are we? Now, so you know, there are patrolling guard dogs here, and if Alexander is caught, he will be sent to the dungeon. But this time there's a twist. It's like King's Quest V. If you save the mouse will save you from the dungeon once. Same goes for Casima. If Alexander is trapped, he'll be thrown into the dungeon. Because we befriended Jollo, he'll save us once. If that fails and we're captured again, we can use the skeleton key to get out. Once. So basically 3 strikes and we're out. Now, let's take a look at these doors.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
It's just unlocked, I guess. Ooh.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
That's depressing. Well, this was the hint from the land of the dead. Remember the ghost mother looking for her kid? We have her phantom handkerchief.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost.
Whoa.
I can't find my mother.
What the hell?
I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead.
What are the
She
odds?
gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
That is pretty cool.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
Nope.
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
My god, Superman's guarding this dungeon. Ooh,
Farewell.
that's kinda cool. So now we have information. And we're in a dungeon cell. Let's get out of here. I do like this music. I'll get with those spiders. I think those are just real spiders, though. No genies. Oh wow, this looks almost like the hallway with Casima upstairs. Well, keep going. If I can click the screen properly, once again, this vexes me. Now, do I wish to go out here? Ah. Sorry, I'm using a guide as I do this just so I don't waste too much time.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Oh! That goofy music.
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, Actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run the terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The vizier will have your hide if he finds you.
Seriously.
I know that, Jollo. But Casima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Good question.
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Good luck.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous.
Oh, Jollo.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Casima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred.
Ugh.
If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here.
Really,
In
everyone.
fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
Oh, Alexander.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I can see there's no putting you off. For Casima's sake, I wish you luck. I'll be here if there's anything you need.
Thanks, Jollo.
Now we have Jollo as a way of getting out of the cell, but I can give him this.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Whoa!
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing.
Intuition.
None shall be the wiser.
I looked through the
Now
player's
you
eye.
see Jollo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jollo. You are a true friend.
Aw, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
The player's intuition. I was intuition. I saw through the player's eyes. It was almost as if there was a cutscene or something. I don't know. Let's follow this guy out. We can go back to the Man of Steel. Oh, Jollo, must we always watch you leave? Again, I love this song. There, he's gone. Now we can... Oh, wait. He's got to go up here. Good. Yeah. There we go. Back to the top. There's the hint. The Man of Steel's secret right arm.
Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm.
That's pretty cool.
Passage.
Oh, it just goes right in. Okay. Whoa.
Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby.
Let's take a look at that.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Yeah, really.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks.
Oh.
I say the princess should be the one given the orders.
Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Very honorable guy.
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the vizier, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
Wow.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
There, at least they are kind enough to spell it for you. Ali. There's your hint. Definitely worth knowing. That's going to be a key device later. Now that we've done that, let's head upstairs. Let's see what else is in this secret passage. Just get up there, Alexander. Come on. Give me a break.
Phew, that was a climb. Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his heart to race. It's Casima. He's phoned her.
Psst! Princess Casima!
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander?
That's great.
It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
With magic.
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger.
Nice.
I would brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Al-Hazred, do you want to wed him, Casima?
Awkward question.
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man.
Oh, thank God.
Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely, I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Casima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now.
Ugh.
Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
There's a moment right there.
Alexander stands in the secret passageway, so close yet so far from his heart's desire.
I can't do anything now. I might have screwed something up, but let's say.
Alexander...
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Casima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall.
That sucks.
Then, silence.
There's your hint. I just made the game unbeatable. Let's go ahead and bring that back. I believe I checked this part out already.
Captain Saladin has left.
Okay. This time I know what to do. That's sort of a cruel trick on the game's part, I gotta admit. We'll get to Casima a little bit later. But first...
Phew, Alexander...
We'll get to Casima in a moment. I'll go off screen already. Into the next screen.
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall.
Way too many passages up here. This is crazy.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Al-Hazred.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Casima.
He wrote ha 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 ha?
Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident.
Ugh. It's got a freaking rhino
The princess
head.
has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak.
Ugh.
I close in triumph. King Abdul Al-Hazred.
Nice. This guy
And now
sucks.
to see to the final preparations. It's almost time for the wedding.
This guy's such a dick. He's one of those kind of like deliciously evil characters.
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Casima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
That blackguard. Accursed mountebank!